Hi, I'm Mark Weisberg, partner at Horwitz & Associates, and the author of How to Win a Workers' Compensation Claim in Illinois. We've been getting a lot of calls and questions about workplace exposure to COVID-19, and I'd like to answer those now. If you get coronavirus at work, you could be entitled to workers' compensation benefits, including medical bills, time off of work, and a settlement at the end of your case. The pandemic has hit many people, and unfortunately will hit many more before this is over. And many families have suffered losses because of illness or death of a loved one. You need to know what your rights are. I'll go over the basics of workers' compensation law and then get into the specifics of COVID-19 as it relates to a workplace exposure. With a general workers' compensation case, you have three rights. You have the right to your medical bills being paid, you have the right to being paid for your time off of work, and you have the right to a settlement at the end of a case. But you have to show that your injury or illness arose out of and in the course of your employment. What that means in general is you have to show some causal connection between your workplace and the injury or illness that you suffered. So what about COVID-19? Well, it works the same way. You have to show some kind of connection between your workplace and the exposure to coronavirus. For example, if you work in a warehouse and 10 of your coworkers that you work next to are diagnosed with COVID-19, and then you subsequently are diagnosed with COVID-19, it would be fairly easy to show that the workplace was where you were exposed to it. On the other hand, if you're working from home and you're never exposed to coworkers or the general public, then it would be very difficult to show a connection between that and the workplace. Recent legislation will make it even easier to prove your case if it's signed by the governor, which is expected. Under this new legislation, there will be certain presumptions for certain types of workers that will help you show that you were exposed to coronavirus at your workplace. This proposed change to the law applies to any first responder, healthcare worker, and any employee of an essential business. Essential services include grocery stores, educational institutions, professional services, and any other essential worker. You will have to have been diagnosed with COVID-19 between March 9th and December 31st of 2020 for the new legislation to apply. Your employer can try and rebut the presumption by showing that you were working from home or that they employed the latest health and safety protocols in the workplace, but that burden will be on them. This is a new situation, and it remains to be seen how the Illinois Workers' Compensation Commission is going to handle these cases. But if you think you've been exposed to coronavirus in your workplace, you should talk to an experienced workers' compensation attorney in the area where you work and live. If you're in the Chicagoland area or the Collier counties, including DuPage, Will, Kane, and Lake, you can give us a call and ask us any additional questions you might have. I'm going to put the phone number in the description of this video. I'll also put a link to our website so you can see if we have any updates on coronavirus and workers' compensation law. If you found this information helpful, please click like and subscribe so that you get updates on this changing area of law. Thank you.